Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy D Mike, the creator. Hey, I'm over here at the BNN right here on the West Coast. I'm not gonna tell you what state because it don't really matter. Your boy is, living life, chilling. I haven't been on in a week, and I feel like I might just do it. Might do like a weekly thing, getting on here, maybe. I do intend on speaking live on YouTube every night at 7 Eastern um, time, but I just come to the realization and just thinking about, asking myself questions about, the need to perform, the need to, you know, ex, you know, express yourself in a world that is full of performers or actors, characters, right? And until you can be able to find peace with what you're doing, where you're at, because there's so many people that's chasing fame. People that I was around when I was in Nashville, they were just chasing fame, with the music industry, yeah, occults, whatever, trying to control, you know, individuals that think freely, and once you understand that these individuals were hurt before, and they're seeking peace within another individual, by trying to control, you then start to realize, how deep this world is, and you start to realize how much of a show and performance that every person, thing, not everyone, but majority of the things around you are performance based, right? Then you really start to relinquish the need to act or perform, right? Because, you know, me personally, I found peace within myself, right? Not anything external outside of me. Like, I learned that I love to write poetry. I learned that I love to edit music videos, um, read all this stuff, whatever. But I don't really care about expressing that to people or telling people what I can and cannot do or whatever. But the thing that I do want to get on here and express, 'cause I feel like I have a purpose to, be kind of straddling the lines of, we're not of the world, we're in the world, right? But straddling the line of being outside of the matrix by being in as well. But talking to individuals um, that go through narcissistic abuse, that go through, the trauma of that and overcome that, instead of, being a victim, calling yourself a victor, right? Overcoming these obstacles that a lot of people go through in life, but they get silenced because they lose their voice, right? Um, Being able to, you know, find peace within yourself, and not have a need to, chase, right? A lot of external things outside of you trying to manipulate you, especially in this matrix. There's a lot of things trying to manipulate you, especially for your money, right? Trying to get you to spend certain things because you are energy, right? Everything is energy, right? Everything is energy that you see. And as human beings, we're supposed to evolve, regardless if you know we are human or not. We're all in the appearance of humans, but there's other entities that live amongst us too. But that's not the point. At the end of the day, we all are the human race in the 3D, but it's also being able to have and discern, using your spiritual eye, to find peace within yourself and to find joy in the moments of life, right? Because once you start going outside of yourself, that's when you start, getting lost within this world. And it's very easy to get lost in this world, let me tell you, right? Only thing I got to tell you, though, is just to keep on going. It's backwards, though, with my journal, but just keep on going. You know, the point of life is, like I say, is to evolve, but there is nothing in life that's linear. People put on shows, performances on social media, talking about I did this, I did that, and the third, or whatever. They show you the good, but they don't show you the trials it took to get there. Right? They show you the perfection of the outcome, but not the struggle it took to get there, the tries, because not everything is done on the first try, right? Um, but yeah, no, it's like I say, this is a beautiful world we live in. I mean, personally, I have no need to chase things, really only to help others. I love to help people out. But in order to help others out, I have to help myself out first. So we all have to help each other, help ourselves to help one another. That's really the goal. Help yourself to help others out. That's how you are able to help the external things around you by first going within. Okay. But yeah, I'll be on live tonight on YouTube. I'm not really a big fan of TikTok live because of like I have to be able to choose and navigate words when I'm trying to speak certain things authentically. Especially with Oracle being owning TikTok. I've been a lot of my videos on here have been flagged, so I think I have like a maybe like one or two more flags left. My account is banned, so I'm like, that's why I actually deleted TikTok. I had uninstalled it last week, and I just reinstalled it last night just to see, reach back out to people, whatever. But only thing really I feel like getting on is YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. So I feel like I'm a fully transfer everything over to YouTube, get off the TikTok. That's just things that I want to do. But tune in to YouTube if you haven't followed my page. Go follow it. Everything is D Mike the Creator on all social media platforms. But I'll be on live tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. It's sunny outside. Go ahead and get some vitamin D and enjoy your day. Peace.